A line of soldiers poked their heads neatly out of the barrel of the gun, standing at attention towards the huge statue on the hill. At the command of the officer, 12 human cannons opened fierce fire. At once, more than 500 soldiers were fired into the statue's face. As the smoke cleared, soldiers clenched their fists against the rock wall, guarding the statue to the death. The statue was the woman's big face. The soldiers were the foundation that the woman had just applied to her face. Their duty is to protect the woman's beauty all day long. After 8 hours of dedicated protection, the soldiers were exhausted, tired and shaky. They thought it would be over by the time the woman got off duty at 6. They didn't expect the woman to get off the fucking shift and have a dinner with her colleagues, but she just walked out of the company. It was raining outside, but when the rain reached the eyes of the soldiers, it was like a downpour, constantly rushing their determination. Seeing someone being swept into the abyss, the remaining soldiers could only encourage each other to grit their teeth and persevere. Women are also afraid to take off their makeup, so she found a roadside stall nearby and planned to eat some barbecued meat. However, before the soldiers could catch their breath, the commander's face suddenly reflected red light. When he looked at it, he saw that numerous shells were exploding into the statue's face. It turned out that the hot oil from the roast meat kept splashing the woman's face. For the soldiers, this is no different from a nuclear bomb exploding directly next to them. In order to prevent the shells from falling, the soldiers could only hold hands and continue to maintain the formation. In this way, they held on for another 2 hours. The woman finally returned home. The soldiers breathed a sigh of relief as they watched her take out a cotton pad to remove her makeup. But at that moment, the boyfriend suddenly called. Watching the woman put down the makeup remover and run to meet her boyfriend, the commander's face was full of helplessness. He knew the soldiers would have to stay up all night, but the next day at dawn, another statue suddenly appeared on the hill, followed by a third one, until finally the whole hill was occupied. It turned out that the woman thought her foundation was too long-lasting, so she recommended it to her colleagues. And the commander looked at the mountain full of big faces and couldn't help but feel, oh my god, when the fuck is this going to end?